beautiful singing voice, that pure tone, and the simple presentation. It was never fancy. It wasn't singing all over the place. It was simple on the surface, but there was a world of emotion underneath.
The audience being there somehow triggers his ability to access that other part of his brain, which is incredible.
I was rocking to Rhinestone Cowboy. Rhinestone Cowboy! So cool, man.
Thank you.
So good. I just had to come and tell you I love you, that's all.
Well, God bless you, man. I really appreciate it.
Man, what a cool entertainer, man. Just everything that I'm trying to be with music and now somehow television and stuff. Glen Campbell was the inventor of that for country music in my eyes, you know.
Big deal to come and
Absolutely.
sing this for him.
Big deal to, you know, it's a big deal to sing it for him. It's a way bigger deal for me to sing it with him. I mean, I think when my career is over, one of these days, that this is going to be one of those moments I look back at and point at as one of the high points, you know.
I still cling to the fact that music does something to the molecules. I think that music is one of the only things that really collectively can change the molecules in all of us. And gosh, what an immense blessing to be able to have that impact on people.
Atomic at the Phoenix, Galveston, Wichita Lineman, all these songs of his that I loved. But Glen's voice got to me. There's a real, it's a high lonesome tonality about the way he sings, but there's a cry in his voice that it just totally affected me. I really wished I could sing like that when I was young. There's so many sides of Glen people either don't know or have forgotten. So many people know him as the Rhinestone Cowboy guy or, you know, whatever song they might attach to Glen. And then you start going back into the early part of his career and you find this incredible session player, and then you find a guy who was hosting one of the most popular TV shows at the time. I mean, and it goes on and on and on. It's an extraordinarily talented, diverse human being.
I grew up singing them. I mean, I sang so many of them, you know, over the years. You had to. You covered those growing up where I did.
I hear you singing in the wire.
And, you know, we always kind of fight for respect a little bit as country players, and here's a guy that played on these records that he could stand toe-to-toe with anybody.
He just went along with it. He was completely game and completely fun, and he had kind of a down-home sense of humor.
My home is on my plan. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track.
It was just an incredible treat for us young writers to be introduced to talent at that level at such a young age.
He's left his mark in the music industry time and time again and will continue to, and he's continuing to do it now again in the latter part of his life, which is, I find that to be so inspiring.
She's hard to call your home.
Musicians like Glen, it's magical is what they did. It's magic.
This tour of his just says, here I am, here's what's happening to me. I'm going out with a smile on my face and a song in my heart, and I'm sharing it with you so you will know. You will know. And that may be more of his enduring legacy than all the music he made.